Heaven has been watching everything you have endured, not the moments you displayed to others, but the pressure you carried in silence, the discipline you maintained without recognition. Without recognition and the restraint you practiced when no one was enforcing it. What went unseen by people was not unseen by the system that governs cause and consequence. You felt overlooked, unnoticed, and unsupported, yet observation never stopped. Yet observation never stopped, not for judgment, but for measurement. There is a law older than belief systems and philosophies. Nothing sustained with intention disappears. Nothing endured with discipline becomes meaningless. Repeated choices form structure, and structure always produces outcome. What you consistently choose shapes what eventually returns to you. This is not optimism. It is order. The universe does not respond to emotion, urgency, or desire. It responds to pattern. When behavior becomes consistent, reality adjusts to accommodate it. When effort remains stable, results reorganize around that stability. This is where many people misunderstand struggle. They interpret pressure as punishment, delay as rejection, and silence as absence. That interpretation is incorrect. Pressure is evidence of capacity being tested, not worth being questioned. No system applies weight to something it does not intend to strengthen. Strain is introduced only where durability is being formed. Human behavior often violates this law. People act when inspired and pause when tired. They commit when rewards are visible and retreat when outcomes are uncertain. They seek confirmation before consistency and relief before discipline. This reverses the natural order of progress. Action always comes first. Confirmation follows later. When effort is conditional, results remain unstable. When commitment depends on mood, momentum dissolves. This is why movement without alignment creates activity without advancement. Being busy is not the same as moving forward. The universe does not reward intensity or emotional bursts. It responds to direction sustained over time. Sustained over time. Small actions repeated with integrity outweigh dramatic effort, followed by collapse. Quiet consistency reshapes outcomes faster than force ever could. This is what has been forming beneath the surface. Each time you continued without recognition, chose restraint over reaction, and maintained standards while others compromised, those moments were recorded. Not as memory, but as structure. Cause and consequence remain linked, even when time delays the connection. When effort is real, reward becomes inevitable. Not immediate, but inevitable. Delay is not denial. It is calibration. You are not being ignored. You are being adjusted to carry what is forming. The version of you that began this path could not sustain what is approaching now. Is approaching now. That version required refinement, perspective, and endurance. Something has shifted. You no longer move to prove yourself. You move because alignment demands it. You no longer rely on validation to continue. You continue because stopping would violate who you have become. This is an identity shift. You are not waiting for signs. You are becoming one through behavior, You are not hoping for change. You are acting like someone who understands consequence. When identity and action align, resistance weakens. When effort becomes natural, momentum builds quietly. When discipline stops feeling forced, outcomes accelerate. Systems respond to order, not desperation. They reward execution, not wishing. What you endured was not random. It shaped your ability to remain stable when conditions improve. Many fail not in hardship, but in relief, because they were never built to sustain progress. You were. Do not slow down, because it feels heavy. Do not retreat, because progress is silent. Do not seek reassurance before continuing. Continue acting as the person you are becoming. Maintain the standards formed under pressure. Honor the discipline that carried you here. Do not ask when it will arrive. Do not demand proof. Stay consistent. What aligns with law does not miss its outcome. Move forward with precision and remain steady. What comes next will meet you where you stand.